I grew up playing video games and I always found myself playing the racing ones. I would pretend like I was the one driving all those amazing cars. It used to get my imagination going, and I remember sitting there thinking about what I would buy when I grew up. As I started getting older, I knew exactly the car I wanted. It was a 2004 Subaru WRX. Had to get World Rally Blue. This car was amazing. Even stock, it blew me away. Keep watching to see what I imported directly from Japan that was so rare. It had a lot to do with this part right here. They banned me from importing this part. Keep watching to see what I did to this thing. This car will always be one of my favorites. Driving off the success of their World Rally Championship cars, Subaru started producing production impreza WRXs in 1992. And as they started producing these WRXs, it became a thing to nickname them based on their headlights. My 2004 was nicknamed the Blaubai. And I guess it's a lot like the Audi S4 I had. It all began with the key. Once the key became non-stock, everything else just kept rolling. My Subi went through multiple versions. Version 1.0 included yellow fog light overlays, an imported JDM grille for the car, and of course an STI hood scoop. And that was fun for a month, but it was time to move up to version 2.0, which included JDM aero guards from JapanParts.com, an SBT exhaust, and Rota slipstrings. This was my winter setup, so I wrapped those 16-inch Rotas in Nokian Haka Polita tires, the most amazing snow tire I've ever had. And with the end of winter came the beginning of version 3.0, which included STI fog covers, 17-inch Rotatorque wheels wrapped in Toyo Proxys 4, a solid all-season tire. For the suspension upgrade, I went with the Tein H-Tech lowering springs. The final stage was the biggest one. I built a whole company around it called Subi Tuning. I added prodrive wheels, STI front side splitters, imported some JDM rain guards. For an exhaust, I went with a full Turbo XS turbo back exhaust system and tuned everything with the Cobb access port. I was going stage 2. And no, I didn't forget about the inside. I added a short shifter, a Provis shift knob, a shift surround. I added a gauge package that showed me exhaust temperature, oil temps, and boost. And of course, that S203 hazard button. Like I said, I started a company around the Subaru and started importing this hazard button from Japan. Well, Fuji Industries couldn't keep up with production and actually sent me a letter banning me from importing any more to the US. Like I said, I'll always remember that WRX and that story. It'll always be one of my favorites.